developed to that extent, you don't need the images anymore. You don't need the images anymore. You don't need the temples anymore. You don't need churches anymore, because wherever you're walking, your mind is so full of quietude that you can be in constant tune with God. And that is why we feel that if you're a Christian, you know what? We don't convert anybody, you know. We don't convert anyone. As a matter of fact, if they want to convert the Hindus, we say take some. We have so many. Take a few. There's no problem. Take a few. We have no time. Take a few of them. Because why would you convert them? You can't be converted to a Hindu. You have to be born a Hindu. You have to be born a Hindu. You know why you have to be born a Hindu? Because from your birth, Hinduism starts. What it starts with? It starts with prayers in the morning. What do you pray to? You pray to the sun. You might laugh at this. Why you pray to the sun? The sun is a representative of God. Because if the sun does not shine for an hour, this whole earth is finished. This whole earth is finished if the sun does not shine for an hour. Hindus believe in the worshipping of the elements. And the basic difference between Hinduism and the Abrahamic religion is that we know that everything comes out of Him. There was God, and everything comes out of Him. He did not make this on one day and make this on the other day and make this on the other day and rest on the seventh day. No, everything came out of Him. So everything you see in this world, everything you see in this creation represents God. Whether the waters, whether the trees, whether the mountains, you go on the mountain top. I'm sure many of you ski. When you go to the top of the mountain and it's a bright sunny day and the ski is beautiful, you know where you are? You are in touch with creation. There's a joy. There's an exhilaration. You know why? You are with God's creation. Hinduism teaches harmony. And that harmony that you must find, you must see. You must seek it out. And when you seek it out, you'll have harmony not only with others, but you'll have harmony with yourself. You'll find peace with yourself. When a Hindu ends his prayer, he says three things. Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. He says peace within myself, peace with my neighbors, and peace with all people in the world. He asks for peace all the time. He asks not for any controversy of any religion. He thinks and he acts and he prays. And he says, may peace always come to me. So, three methodology we use: Jnana Yoga, meditation, Karma Yoga. Do good karma. The karma that the gentleman just spoke to you about. Karma, you must do good karma. If you do good karma means action. If you do good action, you don't have to go to temple. If you do good actions every day, you do not have to go to temple. Our scripture says good action is like worship. But you must do good action. You must see everyone and you must see God in them. You must try to help everyone. You must not say, oh, it is his karma, that's why he has no shirt. You don't say that. You must go and try to help him. Give him a shirt, or whatever you can. Not only that, you must have compassion. Compassion is better than charity. Compassion is when you have to give something that you can't even afford to give, but because that person needs it, you give it. Charity is when you have extras that you can give. It teaches you compassion. So that is karma. And the other is bhakti yoga. Bhakti yoga is when you can go sing the name of the Lord in satsang. Sit down together, sing, chant the name of the Lord. These are all methodologies of getting to the Lord. But when I want to let you understand tonight that the images are to help you to focus. When your mind is focused on the Lord, you do not need the images anymore. You must see God through and behind the images, so to speak. Beyond the images, not behind, but beyond the images. This is what Hinduism. But you see, when people, when the Christians, I know all you all are Christians here, when the Christians, they only see the idol in the Hindu temple. They don't see the idol in the Christian churches. They don't see the cross as an idol for them. They're all symbols, man. They're all symbols. Everything is a symbol. Every little thing is a symbol. All religions have symbols. And why we have a symbol? The symbol is there to what? To remind us of that infinite Lord. And the Hindus teaches, how much more time I have?
Quite a lot, actually.
Oh, you haven't started talking yet?
You have 15 minutes.
I'll convert all these people by the time I finish tonight here. We believe in reincarnation. Reincarnation, as I said, I have told you, I've told you just now that the reincarnation has been proven all over the world. And Hindus believe that when you are born, there are certain what they call sanskars that you do, certain things that you do. Mundan sanskar, namkaran sanskar, these are all foreign to you. But you start to teach the child, as soon as the child is born, the Vedas are the shlokas, or the Vedic hymns are recited in their ears so that they can become good individuals. You know, there's a great Swami who came over here in Chicago over 120 years ago. In 1893 he came over, and his name was Swami Vivekananda. And when he addressed the world religions of Parliament, he addressed them as brothers and sisters. This is what Hinduism teaches. We must respect all human beings, and we must teach them the love and kindness. We must search for the God that is within us, within each and every one of us. The name is not Hinduism. The name of this religion is called Sanatana Dharma. Sanatana Dharma, Sanatana means eternal, eternal religion. And it has been, no one knows when it started. It started so long ago, many, many eons ago. Its text is called the Vedas. And the Vedas are 4 in number. And in the Vedas, I'm not criticizing, I'm just giving some aspects of Hinduism, which I would have talked about at the beginning, but since I had to rebut, I had to go off a tangent a little bit. The Vedas teach you about astronomy, physics, mathematics, architecture, teach you about God. It teaches you about all these things, and these Vedas were written 10,000 years ago. And so long it was written and is compiled. How the Vedas came? The Vedas came by the inspiration that was given to the masters in their meditation. The Vedas, the knowledge came to them, and then the Vedas were penned. Hindus worship the elements. They worship ether, space. They worship the wind. They worship the fire. As a matter of fact, the first worshipping done by the Hindus was the fire worship. And that fire worship is being done by the Zoroastrians today. And that same fire worship, you know, when Moses went to the burning bush, what the voice said to him? Moses, take off thy shoes, for the ground thou standest upon is holy. Hindus do not go into the temple with their shoes. They take off their shoes. They take off the shoes because they want to be as clean as possible. They want to take no dirt into the temple. To go to the altar of the Lord, they must go with no dirt, as clean as possible. Similarly, the first element that was worshipped was the fire. And then water is worshipped, and then the earth. You know why these elements are worshipped? These elements are worshipped because this body is made up of 5 elements. This body, you see, you have to be a scientist to explain this Hinduism. This body is made up of 5 elements. The adult human body, 70% of it consists of water. And in a baby's body, 90% of it is water. That is why when a baby gets diarrhea, you have to run immediately to the hospital. An infant I'm talking about. When he gets diarrhea, you have to run immediately to the hospital for the baby to get intravenous fluid, because the baby will die. Because 90% of its body weight is water. So 70% of the body weight is water, and Hindus worship the water. They have a little kalash, and they worship. And you know what they worship for? They say, they ask that may my body always be healthy. May all my ions, my sodium, potassium, magnesium, etc., may all they be in equilibrium. One must not be more than the other. If you have less sodium, you're in trouble. If you have more sodium, you're in trouble. You know, if calcium, potassium, and all these things, they must be in balance. That is why the Hindus worship the water. They worship the earth. And not only that, when they worship these elements, they are saying to the Lord, Lord, let no earthquakes occur, let no floods occur, let no burning brush occurs, and fire, etc., hurricanes, typhoon, etc. All these things they pray for, and they see God through all these elements. This is why, and there are specific mantras and prayers for all of these. And when you get up in the morning, before you touch the ground, you say a prayer. Hinduism is such a humble, filled with love and humility, that you are saying to the earth, Earth, as I'm about to put my foot upon you, may you please forgive me, because from you I grow, from you I get vegetable, from you I get crops, from you I get food. That is why Forgive me as I'm going to put my foot upon the earth. What a beautiful religion. What a great religion it is. I think I have said enough.
All right.
I will wait for some rebuttals. Thank you very much.